Hi everyone, this is Miss Scrapmess and I'm here with another update on my December daily. This is actually my quickest sitting. It took me about an hour and I actually made all dates cut from the 25th of December to the 31st. So that is about 6 cards. Am I counting right? Never mind. But like I said, this is my the fastest way I've done. So maybe I'm getting starting to get the hang of it now. If you follow me, you know that I'm using lawn fawn products mainly, and for these 25 cards, I have used the 4x6 card, which I cut down from 12x12 paper by the buggy in the snow paper, and I've just added a die cut in the shape of a tree and a doily from my favorite things there. And I've added a doily with the circle that I cut from the packaging of the Snow Day collection from last year. So I'm really making the most of what I have. Here I'm trying to use a manufacturer strip, and I thought I'd stamp the word December instead of using those stickers from the Daily Flash by October afternoon. Unfortunately, the word December wouldn't fit on those banners because they also have the word date printed on them. So here I'm actually cutting a similar shape using that banner as a guide and stamping the word December on it. It didn't turn out quite as well as I hoped though, because as I said, the manufacturer strip had sort of a border around the banner as well, so that would have been much better. But I don't know, I guess I was just, no, this will work, this will just have to do, it's done, and I can move on to the next card. So that's what I did, and deliberately using the red book in the snow paper for the 25th and the 26th, because those are well, like red days in the calendar here in Sweden, if that makes sense. So that's why I chose to use two of the same cards in a row. And I actually have had a bit more variety in the album so far. And so here I'm using a strip of Let's Poke in the Snow from 6x6 paper pad, a piece of scrap that I had, which wasn't quite as long as 6 inches. So I just made it into a banner, and the little tag on the left is from my last sitting, where I actually cut down a pre-made tag from the Snow Day collection. It had the 12x12 sheet with all these to and from tags. So I just cut one of those down and added a stamped bow from the Snow Day stamp set by Lawn Fawn. So if you follow me, you notice I didn't use it in the last video, so here I added it. And I've also added to my kit, or if you'd like to call it, the little critters by Lawn Fawn's mini set, Seasons Tweetings, I believe it's called. I noticed they had some birds with a couple of birds with little winter hat and scarf. So I colored some of those up and added to my kit. If you see, you can also see above my card, I've actually dumped the entire bag of my pre-made little critters. You see some toboggan together penguins and some sweet Christmas gingerbread mans, and there's a snow day bunny in there. So I'm really trying to add those because I think I've sort of forgotten about them, but they really add a nice touch. So I'll be making some more of those for my journaling and filter cards, which will be be next now that I'm done with the date cards. So here I'm using the stickers that I had left over since I changed my mind on the 25th card and used a stamp. That December stamp is from an Ellie Edwards stamp set for Technic Tuesdays. I think it's called December Daily, and it has lots of sentiments and stamps for December. So I'm adding a couple of banners. I'm actually adding a magnolia paper scrap there. The really dark red is a magnolia paper. And I know that I have a couple of those for my journaling cards, so I'll try to incorporate those to add a coherent look. So I'm already on to my next card, and it's for the 28th, and I'm just using again a piece of scrap from Book in the Snow, and the green one is from Snow Days, so you see they go really well together, so I'm not having to work too hard to make those two look coherent. I'm adding another December stamp from the Technic Tuesday set by Ellie Edwards, and I'm also using one of the little birds from Season Tweetings. I'm using a little flare badge here, which I made by punching the circle out from the package by Snow Day. And I'm trying to see if I'd like the branches further to the left or to the right. I like the look of them to the left. So here I'm starting with the 29th card. It's also on the book Let's Bokeh paper, and that is red doesn't have anything to do with that. The 29th is a red day in Sweden. I actually don't know if it's a Sunday or not. So this was just that I had one of these pieces left, so that's why I'm using it. I'm using another doily by My Favorite Things. It's a really old one, and I believe it's about 4 inches almost in width. And I'm repeating the use of a banner here as well by the scrap piece of the Let's Bokeh paper in the 6x6, and I really like the color combo of the pinkish red and that icy blue color. Yes, baby. Hey. So I'm just gluing the 29th there, and I'm using another stamp from this Technic Tuesday set, which says this is December, so I'm masking off parts of the stamp in order to fit it on the doily. And I'm also noticing that since I glue the numbers down, I'm afraid that my stamp won't, since this is an entire sentiment. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Excuse me, my baby's up trying to have a little snack here. What I was trying to say was that since it is an entire sentiment stamp, and I wanted just to use the middle part, if I would have stamped it across the 9th, I'm afraid that I wouldn't get a clean impression of the December. So I ripped the 9th away, and that also, since the glue was still there, I could see where I wanted the December to go, sort of. I'm just adding a couple of pieces, like a little tree that I've had pre-cut, and I'm adding some more bits and pieces from the packaging of the Snow Day collection on the banner there. I'm also adding a snowflake in the same Let's Bokeh paper, and in the middle I'm just gluing a little peppermint, which I had pre-made from the Sweet Christmas stamp set. I'm thinking about making a whole bunch of those because there are 2 different sizes, so I'm thinking of using them as sequins or instead of enamel dots throughout the album as well. So here I'm on to another card, and I'm using one of those pre-made tags. And if you've been following my blog, you know that I usually add eyelets to the tags off record, off the camera. So I'll probably use that, do this again. I'm using another piece of this 6x6 Let's Bokeh paper, but this is the striped paper in the champagne color. And I'm just adding the numbers to a little circle, which is the stitch die from Memory Box, and I've also embossed it so it has sort of more texture to it. And I'm adding the December by Ali Edwards underneath the 0 to sort of even the look from the 3 and the 0, since they are different sizes. I'm tucking it down underneath to see to make them look together. And here I want to add a number of those embellishments that I've colored. So I'll be adding an entire row of little critters down here to make a fun scene. I will color more of those up as well, because I really haven't used them as much as I would like to, and since I'm making 12 by 12 pocket pages, there will be plenty of other cards that I can stick a little bunny or a cute reindeer too. So this is the last date card, and I really wanted to finish this quickly because I was so amazed that I had actually managed to make so many date cards in one sitting. So I just added a little, it's the Let's Bokeh paper, 12 by 12 in the champagne, and the green strip is from the 6x6 pattern in the same collection. So I'm just adding the word December and those branches. They end up a little askew, but I'm so pleased that I managed so many, so I won't be bothered by that. Yes. I'm also adding a couple of notes from this season's tweeting, which is both in the stamp set and the coordinating dies. And here I'm just thinking of adding that little red strip to bring some of the red into the paper, and I'm just cutting it off in a diagonal. So this is it. Thank you very much for watching my video. Yes. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you like it, and I hope you keep following me, because now we will be doing filler cards and journaling cards for the next couple of videos. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!